Hey, hey everyone. It's Friday, end of our second week. I hope everyone's week went well. So, as a reminder, the homework is on Lumen Learning, okay, and it's due Tuesday of next week. The deadline's on there. I do have a quiz made up, but I didn't go through it yet, so I just want to go through it before I make it available. I think I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure sometime tomorrow that will happen. So we'll do that then, okay? I'll make the quiz available tomorrow. And what I'll do then is, I'll just give you a few days to work on it, okay? All right, I think someone had a question. So, okay. You have a question? I thought someone had a question. So, oh, maybe I answered it. All right. Anyway, so that's what will happen, I guess. So, all right. So let me get started with the lecture. So let me start sharing the notes. I did send the notes out to everyone. So, yeah.
I'm sorry, my Wi-Fi cut out. When is the quiz actually due?
I'm going to make it available tomorrow, and I'll give you probably like 3 or 4 days to work on it. So I'm guessing it'll be due like maybe Wednesday.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And again, remember, basically it's take home, so it's not going to be, it's not going to be timed at all. So, yeah. Yes?
You just answered my question. Never mind.
Oh,
Thank
okay,
you.
cool. You're welcome. Okay. Yeah.
For the quiz, is it like, can we like do a few questions, just say like you posted today? Can we do like a few questions like today, a few questions tomorrow, or do you have to do it in one
Yeah,
sitting?
it's just like homework. You don't have to complete it in one sitting.
Oh, okay.
So
Awesome. Thank you.
it's basically like more homework in a sense. So I was afraid to like make it timed because of like, technology I'm like skeptical of sometimes. So okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so okay. All right, so anyway, so let's keep working in chapter 2. So if you remember, what we're working on is unit conversions. Last time, let me make this bigger. Let me see, here it is. So last time we went through length, and now what we're doing is weight. Basically how heavy something is. And I know we did this last time, so I'll spend just a few minutes on it. As a reminder, right? Weight is just how heavy or light something is. Excuse me. And in the United States, the units that we like to use are pounds, ounces, and ton. And again, this is how the units are defined. 1 pound by definition is 16 ounces. 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. And from there, we get our conversion factors. So like for instance, from here, you can get this conversion factor or this one. Same thing from this equation. And remember, the way we use these conversion factors, okay, the way we use them, the unit you want your answer to be in is what's in the numerator. So if you start out in pounds and you want to end in ounces, this is the one you want to use, because you want to end in ounces. Or for instance, if you start out in pounds and you want your answer to be in tons, this is the one that you want to use. So we did some examples. I think we were in the middle of this one from last time. So let me go through it. Okay. So this is the one that we're actually going to go through. Let me just fix something. Thought I got rid of these animations. There we go. Just fixing something quickly. Okay, perfect. Okay. So this is the one we were, I think, working on last time, if I remember correctly. Basically here, we want to know how many ounces there are in 4 1/8 of a pound. And so we're going from pounds to ounces, right? That's what we're doing. Okay, so we're starting out in ounces and we're starting out in pounds and we want to go to ounces, right? Okay. All right, so okay. So what does that tell us? That tells us right away we're going to want to use this conversion factor. Okay? This is the one that we're going to use because we start in pounds and we go to ounces, okay? Now, you really, I guess, could write it as a decimal. What I did was I converted it to a mixed number. So in other words, and to convert it to a mixed number, we have 8 times 4, right, plus 1. So in other words, we get 32. So we have 8 times 4 plus 1. That's how you convert a mixed number into a fraction. So we get 33 over 8. And again, we want to convert it to ounces, so we're multiplying it by this unit conversion. Again, we start out in pounds and we want to end in ounces. That's why we're using this one. Like so. Okay, and when you do that, as you can see, the units cancel. I know this is pounds, this is plural, this is singular. You know, there's only one. They still cancel though. Okay, let me finish, please. Wait. What's going on? What was that? Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm not sure what just happened, but okay. Okay, so anyway, we're going from, so pounds will cancel, right? This is singular, there's a lot of them. This is plural, that is, but they still cancel though, okay? So what we have then is 33 over 8 times 16 ounces over 1, which is really just this. The unit ounces stays. And so we end up with this, 66 ounces. Okay? That's what we end up with. Good. All right. But that's what our answer is. Okay. Okay, so we get this one here. Well, let's do another one then. So there we go. Did someone have a question? Okay. Just curious. Okay, so here we're going from pounds. We're going from pounds to tons, okay? So in this one, again, we want to use a unit conversion, right? We start in pounds and we go to tons. Let me get back to the table. And so from here, we're going from pounds to tons. So we start out in pounds, we end in tons. This is the one we want to use. This is the one we want to use, like so. Okay? This is the one that we want to use. Again, you always want to work, let me go back to the table. You always want to work from the bottom to the top. So the bottom, the denominator is what you start in, the units. The numerator is what you end in. So that's what we get. Okay, so again, we're going to multiply. And again, how do we know it works? Because you can see the unit pounds is going to cancel. We end in tons, okay? We're going to end in tons. Okay, so the unit's gone. So all we're doing is we're doing 416 times 1 over 2,000, like so, which is equal to this here. Okay. And of course, when you do this as a decimal, you end up getting 0.208. Again, I know here I rounded to 3 decimal places. Normally, I will tell you how many decimal places to round to. Okay. Now, are there any questions about this? Yeah?
So to get that last equation, the 416 divided by 2000, you just cancel out the ones and just put the 416 over the 2000, divide it, and that's your answer?
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. When you multiply fractions, right? You multiply numerators together. So you have 416 times 1, which is 416. In the denominator, you have 1 times 2,000, which is 2,000. I mean, I guess you could think of it as canceling the ones, but, well, there's going to be 1 left over. I hope that makes sense. Does it? Okay. Well, I hope that answers your question. All right. All right, so let's see. Let me just take care of the recording, because what I figured I have everyone try now is to try some on their own. I mean,